We welcome you to this broadcast of boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at Sidney High School, where the West Carrollton Pirates will take on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Copeland, Carriage Works, Crane Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, the Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, Knoxville Supply, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco. You're taking a look here live at the Hive at Sidney High School. My name is Brandon Coverin. Glad to have you here on NKTelco Sports as we have a Friday night Miami Valley League match, but boy is it a big one. West Carrollton taking on Sidney. West Carrollton right now, taking a look at them, they're 9-10 overall in the season. They lead the Valley portion of the Miami Valley League right now with a 7-8 mark overall in the Miami Valley League. And they are led by some very good players. Leading them at 15.6 a game is Javon Vaughn. And this West Carrollton team beat Sidney back in December by 17, and they have a lead and can put Sidney just about out of contention of winning the Valley Division here if they can pull off a victory at the Hive tonight. Sidney on the other hand, and West Carrollton also coming off of 3 straight wins as well. Sidney on the other hand, opposite side of the spectrum right now, they have 7 straight losses, but good news for them, they're still in the running for the Miami Valley League. They're a game back of West Carrollton, just right behind Xenia tonight. Xenia on the road tonight against Stebbins. And they still have a couple more MVL games to play. So a lot of the Miami Valley League can be decided here tonight. Coach John Willoughby out tonight with an illness. And Coach Scott Hooks will take over the head coaching duties here tonight with John Willoughby out tonight due to an illness. So we get the players lined up. We will get ready to do the national anthem. Starting lineups and keys here next on NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back here to NKTelco Sports as we take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. First, for the West Carrollton Pirates, number 0, averaging 7.2 a game, a 5'10" junior, Antonio Robinson, number 0. Number 2, a 5'9" junior, averaging 15.6 points a game, Javon Vaughn. Number 3, a 6'4" senior, averaging 5.9 points a game, Rashawn Riley. Number 5, a 6'6" senior, averaging 8.9 points a game, Remy Gilmore. Number 10, a 6'6" sophomore, averaging 8.6 points a game, Chylan Ingram. The head coach of the West Carrollton Pirates is Anthony Parker.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
And now, the starters for your Yellow Jackets.
The starters for the Sidney Yellow Jackets.
A 5'9" sophomore, number 5.
5'9" sophomore, number 5, Julius Spradling.
A 5'10" senior, number 30, Elijah.
Senior, number 30, at 5'10", Elijah Van Hook.
A 6-foot senior, number 10.
6-foot senior, number 10, Jai Foster Wheeler.
A 6-foot senior, number 3.
6-foot senior, number 3, Miles Vordemark. And rounding out the lineup, number 2, a 6'2" senior, Sam Reynolds. The Sidney Yellow Jackets are coached by John Willoughby, as the Jackets sit at 7-12 on the season. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First, taking a look for the West Carrollton Pirates, talking to Coach Parker. He talked about limiting Reynolds and Vordemark. These are 2 go-getters on offense, making someone else have to beat them. He talked about the importance of rebounding and also limiting turnovers. For Sidney, they went 4 quarters of basketball. They're on the 7-game losing streak. They've been a little inconsistent at times. They want to string together 4 quarters. They've been able to limit the turnovers and hit from the free throw line. They've struggled from the free throw line at times this year and have really struggled from there. Let's meet our officials as well here tonight. Our officials, our referee is Thomas Graham, and the fellow umpires are Raymond Farrell and Brian Baller. And again, thanks to Keyhole Pizza for sponsoring those games. Thanks to the officials for officiating, and thank you for joining us for the last home game for the Sidney boys this year on NKTelco Sports. We brought you all home games this year. This is a big one here in the Miami Valley League. Sidney comes up with an empty possession on the first possession, as West Carrollton with the basketball. Goes to Antonio Robinson, over to Remy Gilmore, back over to Robinson. Robinson back up to Javon Vaughn. Vaughn fires a 3. Van Hook with the rebound. Van Hook loses it, right back over to Gilmore. Back over to Vaughn on the inside. It goes over to Rashawn Riley on the inside. Shot's no good. Reynolds clears the boards. Again, Jackets trying to snap a 7-game losing streak. Spradling goes out to Vordemark. He's back out over to Reynolds. Julius Spradling. Back out to Sam Reynolds. Out to Jai Foster Wheeler, over to Julius Spradling. Spradling on the inside. Spradling shot up and short. Rebound goes down to the West Carrollton Pirates and Remy Gilmore. Goes over to the left side to Vaughn, back over to Gilmore. We go over to the left side, back to Vaughn. Vaughn got a fire 3, and it's off the mark. Spradling gets it. Spradling racing. Spradling to the basket on the right side, will zigzag back out. Goes back over to Foster Wheeler. Foster Wheeler over to his fellow senior Vordemark. 4 seniors in the lineup. Starting here tonight, Spradling up and in. Julius Spradling starts the scoring here tonight. It's 2-0 Sidney on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rudy Gilmore with the basketball. Gilmore in the corner, gets the basketball up, back over to Antonio Robinson. Goes over to the left side to Javon Vaughn. Cross-court pass to Gilmore. He'll fire a 3 in the corner. It's no good. Offensive rebound down, though, to the West Carrollton Pirates and put up and in by Chylan Ingram, a 6'6" sophomore, averaging 8.6 points a game as Spradling is fouled. Before he stepped on that line, he was fouled there. And I believe going to go against Javon Vaughn. As Elijah Van Hook will head out. Mitchell Davis will come in. Ball goes over to Spradling, over to the right side, and Sam Reynolds. Reynolds tries on the inside, back to Davis, to Vordemark on the inside. Vordemark goes up, he is fouled, going up to the basket. Call a body foul there. Gonna go against Remy Gilmore, and that'll be his first. This West Carrollton team kind of littered with some seniors, some juniors, some sophomores. Take a look, Robinson, a junior. Josiah Bass is a senior. Rashawn Riley's a senior. Gilmore's a senior. A couple juniors. Vaughn is a junior as Vordemark hits the first one. So a wide variety of age here for West Carrollton as Vordemark splits the free throws. 3-2. Sidney ahead of West Carrollton. West Carrollton try to get their first lead of the game. Again, 3-2 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Shot no good. Foster Wheeler clears the boards. Reynolds looking up ahead quickly. Goes to the right side to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark trying to drive on the inside. Spin move in the lane. Shot fakes under. Finds Jai Foster Wheeler. Left it short. Spradling trying to clean it up, and it's no good. Missed opportunity for Sidney from inside at a high percentage look. Gilmore, no-look pass on the inside. Kicks it out. Back up over to Javon Vaughn. And West Carrollton turns it back over. Reynolds up ahead to Vordemark. Vordemark up ahead. Shot's no good. He gets his own rebound. Kicks it out over to Spradling. It goes out to Vordemark. Reynolds fires a three. Got it. Sam Reynolds put some energy into this gymnasium like he's done so many times in the Hive. He hits a three. It gives Sidney a 6-2 advantage on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Over to the right side, gives it up. It goes back up over to Antonio Robinson. Robinson with the basketball. Back over to Vaughn. Vaughn looking at the box score and answer that three. Cannot. Rebound down to Sidney. Again, West Carrollton's got the obvious size advantage, so Sidney's going to have to play that, to their advantage as Davis scores on the inside. Halfway through this first quarter, it's an 8-2 Sidney lead, trying to snap a 7-game losing streak. They haven't won in nearly a month. The January 6th, last time these Jackets have won. That's a shot on the inside. It's no good. Foster Wheeler rips it away. You can tell it's senior night. These seniors are playing hard early on. No other way the City faithful will like it to be seen. Spradling goes to the right side, goes back out to Miles Vordemark. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Vordemark rejects the screen, trying to get to the basket. Hands it off to Reynolds. He puts it in. Sam Reynolds puts it in. We got a timeout by West Carrollton by Coach Anthony Parker. And all timeouts this year are brought to you by Precision Strip here on NKTelco Sports, as we would like to thank our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports. Our additional sponsors are Burnt Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwieterman, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Healesman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, and the St. Henry Bank. We'd also like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of boys high school basketball. NKTelco Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503. Catch the replays of this game February 24th at 9 p.m. and Monday, February 27th at 7 p.m. Let's watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. So, man, City on a 7-game losing streak, still in contention for the Valley portion of the Miami Valley League title. Not the overall title, they're out of that race, but a chance to at least get the Valley division title, as a three is hit out the timeout there by Samson Jackson. And West Carrollton going to apply full court pressure. And really, City Yellow Jackets off to a great start. Again, it's a 7-game losing streak, but they're still in it. They're still in this title with them in Xenia. West Carrollton getting some tips here. They apply a little full court pressure. And a 10-2 start for Sidney. And West Carrollton just responded with a three. Vordemark, nice shot fake on the inside. He goes up, and that's a good block on the inside by Chylan Ingram. Vaughn with the basketball. He goes out to the right side. They try to get it out to Vaughn, and Spradling gets a tip. To the left side in the corner. Three-pointers up. Shots no good there from Remy Gilmore. Jai Foster Wheeler clears the boards. He goes up ahead to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds gets it back out over to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark back to Reynolds. Those two have been like peanut butter and jelly this year for the Sidney Yellow Jackets and Coach John Willoughby. Spradling, step back three. Spradling's got it. Julius Spradling says, I will not let this senior night be spoiled for my four seniors. And he hits a step back three. He has 5, 13-5. Sidney advantage on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Cross-court pass here. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn's shot's wide off the mark. Rebound down to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds gets pressured in backcourt. He gets away from it over to Spradling. Spradling up ahead to Vordemark, looking to break down the defense. Tried to get it to Davis, but Ingram broke it up ahead to Remy Gilmore. Gilmore gonna stop, and he walked. He stopped like a deer in headlights. Saw the wide open space, and that moment of hesitation cost him there to turn it back over to the Jackets. Going in for West Carrollton is number 11, Byron Freeman, a 6'3 junior. As Spradling gets it in the backcourt, it's a little zone pressure here from West Carrollton. Reynolds with the basketball, gives it back to Vordemark. Vordemark driving on the inside with a lane to the rack, and he's blocked by Remy Gilmore. It'll stay Sidney basketball. Sid Reynolds will take the deep three off the iron, no good. Rebound down over to Josiah Bass, who's in the game. Josiah Bass to the lane, hands it off, and a nice easy score there for number 11, Byron Freeman. 13-7 now, Sidney advantage cut to 6. Reynolds double teamed immediately. Spradling gets it, full head of steam to the basket, and the shot fell out of the rim. And Remy Gilmore will lock it up under a minute to go here, first quarter. Gilmore goes back to the left side. Deep three, well off the mark. Rebound over to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds up ahead quickly. Is Carrollton trying to trap quickly maybe here? Apply some ball pressure here. Spradling out near the Sidney logo. Spradling back over the right side to Jai Foster Wheeler. And West Carrollton gets a tip and they get a steal. They try to work it up ahead to Gilmore. Leads them under the basket and he'll just pull it back out. And say, let's set up the offense here as there's a deep three, falls out. Reynolds chases it, trying to get up ahead of the pack. Reynolds trying to make some magic happen, and he takes it to the rack. Sam Reynolds scores. 15-7 Sidney advantage. 4 seconds to go here. Quickly up ahead is West Carrollton, trying to get something off here before the horn sounds. Spradling steals it. No shot is off, and it's a 15-7 Sidney advantage as they start out red hot in the first quarter, and we'll step aside. Come back with the second quarter of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, beginning of the second quarter of action here between West Carrollton and Sidney. It is a 15-7 Sidney advantage over West Carrollton here tonight through 8 minutes of play. A great start for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. You can't ask for a much better start. You know, and it's been well publicized. And publicized early in the game, a 7-game losing streak for Sidney. Weak side rebound, and there's a foul off the missed shot going to the line for West Carrollton will be Byron Freeman. But, it's 7-game losing streak. They're still in contention for the Miami Valley lead. They can tie West Carrollton for the lead here tonight. And Xenia playing Stebbins. Xenia also in the mix. Could be a tie here, too. City's still got a couple more games to play. This is their last home game here where they play Stebbins and Greenville as Freeman cans the first free throw. A loss here tonight would probably not bode well for them in trying to get the title, and doubt it would happen. But a win here tonight, it's different. I mean, pretty much a winner go home for Sidney in terms of a Valley League division title. As Freeman splits the pair of free throws, Vaughn gets the basketball off the offensive rebound. In the corner, going to the rack, shot no good. And West Carrollton goes up and scores. Samson Jackson with the basket. And only 10 points so far for West Carrollton, but 7 of them have come off their bench. Jace Daniel in the lineup for the first time for Sidney tonight. Again, Coach Willoughby out with an illness. Scott Hooks, the assistant, taking over the head coaching duties tonight. Yellow Jackets set up a double screen for Spradling. Spradling shot's no good. Rebound goes down to West Carrollton. Went down to Samson Jackson. Only starter to score so far is Chylan Ingram. See, the bench has 8 of the 10 points here so far. West Carrollton. Vaughn without any points at their lead score at 15.5 a game. Gilmore with the basketball. Works his way back over to Vaughn. Vaughn on the inside, takes it to the basket. Shot's no good. Rebound and going up, and there's a travel. As they're waiting, as the official was patient there, and wanted to go up there was Chylan Ingram, Ingram or Gilmore. I couldn't see it down there, but they went up and down. Reynolds with the basketball. Gets it back to Vordemark. Vordemark back to Reynolds to Spradling. Back over to Jace Dano. Dano going to fire a 3. Off the mark, and Vordemark tracks it down. What a play by Vordemark to keep it alive. As West Carrollton's just watching it go out of bounds, the senior did not give up. Spradling to the basket. He's blocked there by Chylan Ingram. 6'6". He's a force to be reckoned with down there. Ball work back in the corner. 3-pointer no good. Daniel gets it. Up ahead to Reynolds, who tries to slice the defense, and he's fouled there by Vaughn, who caught his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak, and that's his second foul. So West Carrollton's lead scorer with 2 fouls now as Josiah Bass coming back in the game. These teams played earlier in the year. This is a double round robin in the Miami Valley League, but every team twice, no matter if you're from the Miami or the Valley Division. These teams did meet earlier back in the year at West Carrollton, and West Carrollton took that game 71-55 over in West Carrollton in this infancy of the Miami Valley League. As we've seen this 2-tier division, we've seen conferences like the Three Rivers Conference, Shelby County Athletic League go to a 2-tier conference, and Miles Vordemark hits a 3. He's planning to play football at Thomas More University, and I'll tell you what, we've done a lot of Sidney games over the years, and Miles Vordemark is going to certainly be one to be missed. I mean, sad this is probably going to be my last game to ever announce that Miles Vordemark is playing. As going to the rack and scoring there is Josiah Bass. Again, the bench scoring has been the story so far for West Carrollton, even though they're down 6. Daniel going to fire a 3 in transition. That just looked good off the hand. Oh, that's a nice 3 by Jace Daniel. The 5'11 sophomore puts his team up 9. Bass loses the basketball. It is Sidney basketball. Jackets trying to get even with West Carrollton here. And they're off to a good start, 21-12. Sidney ahead of West Carrollton on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Again, my name is Brandon Coverman. Glad you could join us here on NKTelco Sports. Vordemark to the basket, kicks out to Daniel. Daniel in the corner for 3, got it! Jace Daniel with 2 big 3-pointers. Hits one from the corner there, and the Jackets are doubling up the Pirates 24-12. .27 to go here in the second quarter. Shot from the corner, and there's a response there by Remy Gilmore. Yeah, it's 24-15 as West Carrollton gets that 3 right back. Vordemark gets tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Jackets.
Pirates substitutes number 0, Robinson, and number
Antonio Robinson and number 3, Rashawn Riley back in for West Carrollton. Spradling with the basketball goes to the right side over to Miles Vordemark, officially halfway through this second quarter. And it is a 24-15 Sidney advantage as Vordemark goes to that right side. Vordemark on the exchange over to Spradling, guarded ferociously by Antonio Robinson. Ball screen for Spradling. He's looking to be patient here. Just running offense here. Trying to get on the inside to Reynolds. He backs it out, back out to Vordemark. Vordemark going to fire 3 off the mark. Rebound down in the board, cleared by Chylan Ingram. Vaughn in transition, goes over the right side. A 3 is tipped and blocked. Nice play by Sam Reynolds and Mitchell Davis to get the swat back out to Spradling. Spradling out of control, turns it over. 2-on-1 break here to the basket. Nice late dish and a slam by Chylan Ingram. Wow, nice pass. He brought the defender under the bucket, did Rashawn Riley. And Reynolds trying to get a 3 there. And West Carrollton cannot hold on to it. And Coach Anthony Parker wanting a foul on Miles Vordemark.
Yellow Jacket substitution number 10, Foster Wheeler.
But Chylan Ingram with a big slam on the other end. But fortunately for Sidney, hopefully they can capitalize and get a bucket right here to take some momentum out, because Sidney's had the momentum the whole time. This is where probably West Carrollton's had their best momentum so far. Shade under 3 minutes to go here in the first half, and Julius Spradling hits the 3 from the left wing. And Julius Spradling having a great night. The sophomore stealing the show on senior night early on. And it's a 10-point Jacket lead, 27-17 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Vaughn goes over on the right side to Robinson. Back to Vaughn, gets it in the corner. They kick it out, and West Carrollton with a careless pass. And it's a 10-point lead here for Sidney. Spradling on the exchange to Reynolds on the weave. Reynolds to the rack, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Sam Reynolds averaging over 15 points a game. Going at the line, the lead Sidney scorer, the senior.
Foul on the Pirates number 10, from his first team fourth. Reynolds will go to the line, shooting 2.
Reynolds at the line, 2:16 to go here until halftime, and Reynolds trying to extend that lead. Cans the first one. It's an 11-point Jacket lead.
Number 11, Freeman.
Reynolds cans the first one and also cans the second one. That free throw shooting is going to come critical for Sidney. They haven't been a very good free throw shooting team this year, but Reynolds cans 2 right there, and the Sidney lead up to a dozen, ties its game high. Ball back out to Vaughn, goes over to the right side, over to Antonio Robinson. Robinson to the left side, and it's up over to Gilmore, and he buries a deep 3. That was an NBA range 3 there from Remy Gilmore. He's got 2 threes, and the lead for Sidney's cut to 9. Sidney is winning this quarter so far, total scoring-wise, 14-13. As I said, Sidney's really struggled with defense over the course of this losing streak as Foster Wheeler scores on the inside. Jai Foster Wheeler with his first basket on his senior night. Sidney has allowed at least 60 points in every game during this stretch, and they've lost, and Spradling blocked in transition. But Sidney basketball, as we have a substitution, number 23, Joseph Ingram, a 6'6 freshman, getting his first action of the ball game. Vordemark, shot fake, goes on the inside, loses the basketball, got it stripped away. And last home game of the year. Again, we're glad that you could join all home games here on NKTelco Sports this year. The girls will have their last home game tomorrow morning against Greenville. As the 3 is up and out. Rebound down to Joseph Ingram. Gilmore on the inside. Gilmore some contact, and Gilmore will shoot 2. You can catch the girls game tomorrow junior varsity tips off at 10:30. I'll be on the call for both the JV and the varsity games, so hopefully you can join us. The girls overall, the Miami Valley League Division champs, they clinched that overall title 2 nights ago with a win over Tip. So congratulations to Coach Jamal Foster and his squad on another successful season as they're prepping for tournament run. Boys tournament draw Sunday. Seedings are pretty much all in, so this game really doesn't have much effect on the seeding for both West Carrollton and Sidney, both playing in that Division I sectional, as the first free throw nailed there by Remy Gilmore. He's got 7, the team high honors for West Carrollton. Gilmore cashes in both free throws. It's a 9-point advantage here for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Reynolds goes to the lane, looks off the defense inside to Foster Wheeler to Reynolds. Shot blocked on the inside, and Vaughn with the basketball. He pushes it up ahead over to Byron Freeman. Freeman out of control, and they're going to call a foul, and he's going to shoot 2. First free throw's up and out. Free throw for Byron. He dips these, fires, and hits it. Byron Freeman with 4. Reynolds with the basketball, gives it up over to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark, I can call offensive foul. This is the 45th all-time meeting between these schools. Sidney leads the series 24-20. These guys will play biannually now due to the makeup now of the Miami Valley League. And what was a 12-point Sidney lead with 33 seconds, West Carrollton's put a dent into it already with the chance to do some more damage before they head in the locker room. Ball's tipped. Stays with West Carrollton, and Joseph Ingram backs down in the lane and scores for the 6'6 freshman. Imagine the Jackets hold here for the last shot. They have the ball coming out of half if the arrow still favors them. Ball's tipped. Spradling gets it in backcourt, and Sidney's not going to be able to get anything off as it's the end of the half. And it's a 31-25 Sidney Yellow Jacket lead over the West Carrollton Pirates. As we step aside here, halftime at the Hive. Sidney leading West Carrollton 31-25. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here.
Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here on NKTelco Sports as we begin the second half of play here between West Carrollton and Sidney. It's a 31-25 Sidney lead over West Carrollton. Let's take a look at the individual scoring from the first half. For West Carrollton, they had 8 from Remy Gilmore, 2 from Josiah Bass, 2 from Chylan Ingram, 4 from Byron Freeman, 5 from Samson Jackson, 2 from Joseph Ingram. And for Sidney, they had 9 from Sam Reynolds, 4 from Miles Wardmark, 8 from Julius Spradley, 2 from Mitchell Davis, 6 from Jace Daniel, and 2 from Jai Foster Wheeler. After 1 quarter of play, scores 15-7 Sidney, and as the score stands right now, 23 seconds into the third quarter, the First National Bank first scoreboard read at halftime and reads right now 31-25, and Sidney had the lead up to a dozen at one point. West Carrollton cut that in half. Sidney coming out in a zone as each team's original starting 5 out there. Remy Gilmore fires a 3 from the right wing and starts his second half, and Remy Gilmore is in double figures now. He has 11. Game high honors right now over Remy Gilmore. Steal there from West Carrollton and nearly gave it right back. Vaughn on the inside. Vaughn scores, and all of a sudden in a blink of an eye, West Carrollton's back with the one. Javon Vaughn with the basket. It was a dozen-point lead now for Sidney, shaved to 1. 1 minute into the second half. Bordermark on the inside, increases the lead, gets that right back. Miles Bordermark's got 6 in his last game here in the Hive. Like I said, we'll have the girls' game tomorrow here on NKTelco Sports. You can catch, I'll be in the call for that game against Greenville, as the girls have already wrapped up the Miami Valley League title, and they try to go for a perfect Miami Valley League record, and Gilmore's 3 is no good. Rebound down to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds trying to race up ahead, goes to the right side to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark gets a shot fake back over the corner to Reynolds. Vordemark, the screen, gets it back up over to Mitchell Davis. Davis over the left side to Spradling. Spradling back out over to Jai Foster Wheeler. Back out over to Spradling. Inside over to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark trying to face up, spin through the lane, back out to Foster Wheeler to Reynolds. Left side to Davis. Good patient offense here by Sidney. Reynolds with the basketball. Just held his pivot foot. Vordemark to the basket on the exchange, and 1 for Jai Foster Wheeler. Jai Foster Wheeler adds some juice there and gets that basket to fall.
Pirates number 5, Gilmore, his second, team third. Foster Wheeler will go to the line, shooting 1.
So Jai Foster Wheeler with a chance to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play. Foster Wheeler will not connect. And there's a lane violation anyway, wouldn't have counted. Foster Wheeler up to 4 for the seniors. 4 seniors being honored here tonight. The seniors Sam Reynolds, Miles Vordemark, Jai Foster Wheeler, and Elijah Van Hook. So congratulations to all of them. Congratulations to the cheerleaders as well being honored. Graduating high school, it's not easy. It's an accomplishment, and especially with doing it along with sports. So it's congratulations on the accomplishment to all those guys, as Reynolds foul going down there by Antonio Robinson. Sidney's not been bothered by the size of West Carrollton. They've really lacked to exploit that advantage that they have over the Jackets. And they will apply a full court press here. Spradling races up ahead after he gets past the defense. Throws up a shot in transition. It's no good. Board's cleared there by Ingram. Javon Vaughn with only 2 points right now. Lead scorer at 15.5 a game. His shot blocked on the left side by Gilmore. Now ripped away by, Spradling blocked Gilmore's shot. And Davis, let's get the rebound. Davis and Spradling combined there, actually, excuse me. Mix up my words there a bit. 4:32 to go here, third quarter. Vordemark back out over to Spradling. Spradling loses it on the inside. It's tipped out. It must have deflected off of Spradling's ankle. They're gonna call a foul on Spradling. Or no, they're gonna call a foul. Call a foul on Spradling there. Well, kind of confusing sequence again there. Sidney's gonna stay back in looks like a 2-3 zone here. Lineup Samson Jackson provided a nice spark off the bench with 5 in the first half. Vaughn with the basketball. Vaughn gonna fire a 3. Vaughn up and no good. Ingram the rebound. The stick back got it in. Jylen Ingram with the basket. He's got 4 now. Vordemark up ahead. Foster Wheeler shot short. Rebound down to West Carrollton. Big battle for the Miami Valley League Valley Division title here. Sidney can tie possibly for the lead here tonight. Making a 3-way tie with them and Xenia, West Carrollton. As there's a steal. Shot up, no good. Rebound ripped away by Reynolds. Reynolds up ahead and running. It's a race. He gets it up to his running mate, Vordemark, who had it swatted by Remy Gilmore. Jace Daniel gonna come in. Daniel hit 2 big threes back-to-back in that first half. West Carrollton on a 3-game win streak right now. Sidney on a 7-game losing streak. Sidney at 7-12. West Carrollton at 9-10. Vordemark with the basketball. Vordemark trying to go on the inside. He dishes it off to Foster Wheeler. That has been what's been really good for Sidney, is they have been really unselfish on the inside. They've drawn that defender, dished off at the last moment, and it's just a nice play over there, senior to senior. Jai Foster Wheeler and Vordemark. And it's a 5-point Sidney lead, trying to pull the upset here tonight. 2:55 in the third quarter, a 5-point lead. It's trimmed down to a 3-point lead as Remy Gilmore is now at a baker's dozen and 13. Spradling is up to Daniel. Daniel back to Spradling. Spradling trying to race to the basket. Gets by the defense and scores. Julius Spradling has been fantastic tonight with 10 points. Ingram on the inside. Ingram trying to go up. His shot's no good. Reynolds with the rebound. Vordemark up ahead. His shot's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Trying to back his way in the lane. He's fouled going up that time.
Pirates number 12, Jackson, his first team third. Vordemark will go to the line, shooting 2.
So Vordemark at the line here. Cannot connect on the first free throw.
Pirates substitution number 1, Bass, as well as number 11, Freeman.
Vordemark at the line, trying to extend the lead to 6. He dips the knees, fires, and cannot connect. An empty trip there for Miles Vordemark. Vaughn with the basketball, gets it in the corner, goes back out to Vaughn. Vaughn, cross-court pass over to Remy Gilmore. Gilmore on the inside, works the way around to Jylen Ingram, who lays it in. Jylen Ingram with 6 now. As that full court press now applied by West Carrollton, they almost get a steal on the backside. Foster Wheeler trying to get through it, and West Carrollton gets a steal out of it. Vaughn up ahead, gets across that timeline. Pirates being patient, they go to the left side to Gilmore. Gilmore going to go back up over to Byron Freeman. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn gets a shot fake. Vaughn on the inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Miles Vordemark. Sidney started off to a 10-2 lead. They led by as much as 12 so far in this game. Spradling in transition. 3 is no good. Daniel can't quite get the rebound. As West Carrollton races up ahead, Foster Wheeler trying to take the charge, minimal contact, and a battle for the ball. It's going to be West Carrollton basketball. It's one off Spradling last. Gilmore with the basketball. Gilmore goes to the right side. Back over to Gilmore. Back over to the left side. Gilmore on the inside. They give it up to Josiah Bass, who's fouled after the shot. Going on his follow through, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bass will go to the line, shooting 2.
Bass's first free throw is good. West Carrollton has not led this entire game. Sidney scored the first basket. West Carrollton scored to respond. There's an 8-0 run then by Sidney, go up 10-2, and Sidney's held on to that lead ever since. So West Carrollton again led by 12 at 2 different points, and Bass gets a perfect trip to the line. Josiah Bass with 4 for the 5'11 senior. There's seniors on this team: Josiah Bass, Remy Gilmore, Logan Cloyd, and Nathan Fitzwater. As West Carrollton gets the turnover, they pass it on the inside. They miss the lay-in, but Chylan Ingram is there on the cleanup. He's got 8, and West Carrollton has their first lead, 40-39 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Vordemark up over to Reynolds. This big possession here for Sidney. Up over to Spradling, and he scores. Sidney gets the lead right back, says thank you very much, says Julius Spradling. He's got a dozen. 4 seconds here for West Carrollton. Pirates to the rack, trying to score. It's no good, and Sidney holds on to a 1-point lead heading into the 4th quarter. We'll step aside. Should be a good one. 8 minutes of regulation basketball to go. 41-40. Sidney over West Carrollton. You're on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, beginning the 4th quarter of action here between Sidney and West Carrollton. Sidney leads West Carrollton 41-40 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And buckle up, this should be a good ride here these last 8 minutes of a spot to lead the Miami Valley League on the line. If Sidney can win, they'll be tied with at least West Carrollton, and depending on the Xenia-Stebbins result, maybe Xenia as well if they defeat Stebbins. If West Carrollton wins tonight, they'll be in sole possession of that first place. Reynolds harassed and fouled. And that'll be the 4th team foul on West Carrollton. Chase Daniel going to inbound the basketball. Over to Julius Spradling. Spradling on the inside, back out to Vordemark. Vordemark on the inside. It's back out to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds 7:21 to go here. Gets it up to the left side to Miles Vordemark. Vordemark back over to Reynolds. Over to the right side to Spradling. Vordemark trying to get on the inside. Throws up a shot that's fouled.
Pirates number 11, Freeman, is first, team 5th. Vordemark will go to the line, shooting 2.
So Miles Vordemark, really say one of the senior leaders here on this team. Him and Reynolds really spearhead that as Vordemark misses the first free throw. And misses the first free throw, and Vordemark splits the pair now. Vordemark up to 7 in the contest. Pirates with the basketball. Go to the top of the key. Go back to the left side. It's back up over to Gilmore. Gilmore shot fakes on the 3, gets it on the inside. They get it over to Chylan Ingram. Ingram lays it in with the soft touch and nods it back up at 42. Chylan Ingram nods things up and's got a dozen. Spradling up ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds thought about a 3, pulls it back out to Miles Vordemark. 42-42. My name's Brady Coverman. Glad to have you here on NKTelco Sports as Davis could not corral that pass on the inside. Turns it back over to West Carrollton. Gilmore takes it baseline. Gilmore to the rack. Blocked by Davis. Shot up, short. Ingram falling away. Shot good and one. Chylan Ingram just stuck with it. Nice play by the sophomore. And man, he is a pleasure to watch.
Basket is good. Foul on the Yellow Jackets, number 12, Davis is first.
And this is the largest lead of the night for West Carrollton.
Pirate substitution number 2, Vaughn. Ingram will go to the line, shooting 1.
As Chylan Ingram will try to capitalize on the old-fashioned three-point play. Ingram cannot, and Davis is fouled. 16th foul on the Pirates.
Foul on the Pirates, number 11, Freeman, his second team.
We got a timeout by Sidney. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Our score, West Carrollton 42 or 44, Sidney 42 here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back out of the Precision Strip timeout on NKTelco Sports. I'd like to thank our additional sponsors. They are Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securcom, and the St. Henry Bank. I'd also like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of boys high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Catch the replays of this game Friday, February 24th at 9 p.m. and Monday, February 27th at 7 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Again, you can catch all Sidney home games this year. We're glad you did, and we're going to be excited to bring you back all of them again next year here on NKTelco Sports. All the home football, volleyball, and both boys and girls basketball in the 2023-2024 season, so hopefully you can join us then on NKTelco Sports. It's been so much fun. Thank you, Sidney High School, for letting us have this. We'll also have the girls' Division IV sectional as Sidney rips the basketball away. Miles Vordemark had Sam Reynolds up ahead if he looked. Vordemark on the inside over to Davis, back to Vordemark. It's over to Reynolds. And we'll have the girls' Division IV sectional starting here next Saturday, streaming live from Sidney Gymnasium. So if you're interested in catching more basketball, you can buy the pay-per-view tickets if you don't want to come and watch in person. Jace Dano for the corner for 3, shot no good. Long rebound down to Vordemark. Sidney extends the possession. Under 5 minutes to go, Reynolds in the corner. Spradling a 3, got it! Julius Spradling has been special. The sophomore on senior night's got 15. Julius Spradling having a heck of a game, and Sidney reclaims the lead. Gilmore goes back out to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to split the defense, going up and through the contact. That was a great play to stick with it by Byron Freeman, who's provided a nice spark off the bench. Davis trying to get the lead right back. His shot is blocked on the inside. It's a 1-point lead here for West Carrollton. They thread the needle on the pass. Chylan Ingram goes up and is fouled. And Chylan Ingram will shoot two as Jai Foster Wheeler gets off the bench. It's the second on Mitchell Davis, the fourth team foul on Sidney. The Jackets are in the bonus the rest of the game. They'll shoot 1-1 the next time down. Sidney still got two more fouls to give as Ingram misses the first one. Ingram at the line connects. West Carrollton lead up to 2. And West Carrollton going to keep that full court pressure up. Vordemark with the basketball. Vordemark on the inside, back over to Jai Foster Wheeler, back out to Reynolds. Reynolds on the inside, jump shot for the tie, no good. Foster Wheeler keeps it alive. Vordemark gives a shot fake. Vordemark on the inside to the rack, shot's no good, and the rebound goes to Chylan Ingram. Antonio Robinson brings it across the timeline. It's back in the corner to Vaughn. Vaughn been quiet tonight, is three, no good, but Chylan Ingram. Wow, this sophomore has been fantastic. A great player for Coach Anthony Parker. And Ingram is 17 here tonight. Daniel with the ball on the inside. Spradling for the right wing. Got it! Julius Spradling gonna keep these Jackets in the ball game. He's got 18 points. Sidney back within 1. 49-48. West Carrollton ahead of Sidney on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard with 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Left side, Robinson with the basketball. Sidney staying in that zone defense. Chylan Ingram has had a really good second half. Chylan Ingram's got 17. Him and Spradling battling for the game high honors. Spradling holds it currently with 18 to Ingram's 17. West Carrollton can afford to be patient here at the 1-point lead with 2:47 to go. Goes back over to Robinson. They play a little pitch and catch on the wing. Sidney not being real aggressive with the pressure. Now they start to amp it up. And Robinson might have got away with a walk. Gilmore on the inside to Ingram. Ingram's been their man, and wow, the beat goes on for Chylan Ingram. He's up to 19 now. Ball back to Spradling, over to Daniel. Daniel nearly loses it, and he does, and they're battling. There's going to be a foul. Vaughn knocked over Daniel going for the ball. It's me on Vaughn. It's his third, team 7th. He's at the score table coming in as Samson Jackson.
Irish substitution, number 12, Jackson.
Daniel. The line hits the free throw. Chase Davis got 7. His first point that's not off a three-pointer. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half back-to-back. Daniel dips knees, fires, and hits it. Chase Daniel with 8. Sidney back within a single point. Robinson goes to Vaughn on the right side. Vaughn looking to make a move. Vaughn goes back out near the timeline. Gonna get a high ball screen. Vaughn goes back out over to Antonio Robinson. 2 minutes to go here. As it goes back to Vaughn on the right side. Vaughn, cross-court pass to Robinson. Robinson slithers on the inside, back to Vaughn. Again, West Carrollton can afford to be patient. They lose the ball. There's a foul on the floor. Good call by the official. Sidney did slap a hand there off the pass. And it's going to be the 5th Sidney team foul. Coach kneeling down next to a player. I thought he was going to be a sub. I believe it was Byron Freeman. Just keeping him by the assistant, I guess. I don't know what they're doing over there. Sidney coming out with a little more pressure, a little down screen to get a player open. Cross-court pass over to Vaughn. Playing a little keep away is West Carrollton. Sidney coming at him with some more pressure. Sidney still got another foul to give before West Carrollton gets in the bonus. To the basket, Remy Gilmore to the basket and scores. 3 from the corner, Spradling for the tie, falls out, and a foul on Foster Wheeler. That's the last foul for Sidney to give. Gilmore's got 15 on the night. Gilmore and Ingram have got 34. And a timeout here by Sidney. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip, 1:14 to go. Our score, West Carrollton 53, Sidney 50, here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County has a job for you. Grand Lake Health System has over 800 employees. Included is Joint Township District Memorial Hospital and multiple physician practices. And we're now hiring a variety of positions that fit all education and skill levels. Plus, you'll get a great benefit package offered to both full and part-time workers. Join this rewarding career and help your community in the process. Contact Ohio Means Jobs Auglaize County for all your employment needs.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, it is a 53-50 game, and West Carrollton stepped on the line. An argument from Samson Jackson says, no, I didn't. And Sidney's going to catch a break here, and that's a chance to tie it with a made three-pointer. Sidney trying to get, they led most of this game. They let the lead slip beginning of the fourth quarter. Trying to get a win on senior night. Spradling out to Jay Stano on the weave into Foster Wheeler on the inside. It hung there. Jai Foster Wheeler gets it to fall. Sidney back within a point. 46 seconds to go, and we got a timeout by Coach Anthony Parker. Again, all timeouts this year on NKTelco Sports are brought to you by our friends at Precision Strip. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it here, and it's been a great one tonight. Again, a lot of things, up for grabs here. The Valley Division, if you just take a look at that Valley Division in the Miami Valley League, West Carrollton leads it right now. They lead it with a 7-8 record. Xenia has a 6-8 record. Sidney with a 6-9 record. The game's coming up here. Sidney plays at Tip on Tuesday. West Carrollton's next game is against Greenville on Tuesday. So this is the last home game for Sidney this year. Again, we've repeated it a few times, but it's their senior night, and it's been a great game. It's been a great game here tonight. The situation coming up here is 46 seconds left. 53 for West Carrollton, 52 for Sidney. West Carrollton basketball right in front of that raucous Sidney student section. So, actually 45.6. It's 45.6 seconds. So, should be fun. So, buckle up here. As the JV game was a thriller, that was won by 1 point in Sidney. The freshman game won by West Carrollton. So, this is the deciding game right here. With the triple header here, Miami Valley League action. Sidney applying backcourt pressure. They get a steal momentarily. Ingram holds it in bounds. West Carrollton holding the basketball out of control. They control the basketball and pull things out. Wild series of events and Jace Daniel fouls. Out of control, West Carrollton just held it. And the 1-and-1 is going to come up here for Byron Freeman. Out of control, West Carrollton by the skin of their teeth stayed in bounds and did not turn that ball over. Freeman, the 1-and-1, to try to extend the 1-point lead here. Shot is up, it's no good. And Foster Wheeler gets the rebound. Chase Daniel up over to Jai Foster Wheeler. We have a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Each team's got 3 timeouts. So again, the situation here, 19.4 seconds to go. 17 fouls each. Each team's in the bonus. 53-52 are scored here. West Carrollton up by 1. Sidney basketball right in front of this West Carrollton bench, right off to the right side of it. If you're looking here from our key motion camera live from the Hive on NKTelco Sports, my name's Brandon Coverman. Glad you could join us here on NKTelco Sports. A chance to stay alive and hunt for the Valley Division League title. Okay? It is a very good contest here tonight. Vordemark, Spradling, Reynolds, Foster Wheeler, and Daniel out here trying to get this senior night victory. The 5 Jackets on the floor. Vordemark the inbounder. They're going to double Spradling in backcourt, and they'll get it into Foster Wheeler. Gets it into Vordemark. 15 seconds left. Let's see how early Sidney decides to go if they miss. Vordemark over to Sam Reynolds. Reynolds trying to go to the rack. Reynolds fouled up. No, they're going to call a jump ball, but the arrow favors Sidney still. It's still Sidney basketball, so even if you don't get that foul call, you still hold on to the basketball. You still have it under your own basket. That's not the worst situation there. You can deal with that, and we'll take a timeout with them. 7.6 seconds to go here. 53-52, West Carrollton over Sidney, NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, out of the Precision Strip timeout. 7.3 seconds left here. The West Carrollton Pirates lead the Sidney Yellow Jackets 53-52. Sidney taking the basketball out right under their own basket. And it has been a thriller here tonight. Sidney trying to end their senior night with one of the biggest bangs possible. They can get a thrilling victory here over West Carrollton. Daniel will be the inbounder. Foster Wheeler, Reynolds, Vordemark, and Spradling on the floor. They'll set 2 screeners up on the left side, trying to get maybe Spradling open. They run 2 people off screens. Reynolds out to Vordemark. Vordemark in the lane, jump shot for the lead, in and out. Ball pinballs down over to Ingram, and the game is over. West Carrollton edges out the Sidney Yellow Jackets 53-52 on senior night. And a heartbreaking 8th consecutive loss for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. But man, these guys played down to the wire. And West Carrollton defeats the Sidney Yellow Jackets 53-52 in a great game here tonight on NKTelco Sports. Both these teams can hang their heads high as it was a well-played ball game. And a 53-52 West Carrollton win. And let's take a look, thanking our sponsors here tonight on NKTelco Sports. Our sponsors are Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Copeland Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, the Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, New Knoxville Supply, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think first, timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Starting lineup, Emerson Copeland. And our player of the game, which I'll name here in a second, is brought to you, as always, by NKTelco. Our additional sponsors are Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Park National Bank, Securcom, and the St. Henry Bank. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of boys high school basketball here on NKTelco Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503. Catch the replays of this game Friday, February 24th at 9 p.m. and Monday, February 27th at 7 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So let's take a look at the individual scoring here tonight. First, taking a look for the victorious West Carrollton Pirates. Their scoring, they were led with 19 points from Chylan Ingram. They had 8, 11, 15 from Remy Gilmore, 4 from Josiah Bass, 2 from Javon Vaughn, 5 from Samson Jackson, 2 from Joseph Ingram. For the Sidney Yellow Jackets, they had a great night from Julius Spradling. He had 18. Sam Reynolds, last game in the Hive, he had 9. Last game in the Hive for Miles Fordemark, he had 7. Last game in the Hive for Jai Foster Wheeler had 8. 2 from Mitchell Davis and 8 from Jace Daniel. Scoring after quarters, it was 15-7 after one quarter. And I know Sidney was ahead. Sidney was ahead 31-25 at the half. They were ahead 41-40 after 3, but unfortunately they lose 53-52 here tonight to the West Carrollton Pirates. Great game down to the finish. It's going to be tough now, obviously, for the Yellow Jackets to win a share of that Miami Valley League title, but they played tough until the end. West Carrollton's going to maintain first place in the Valley Division, and man, the game lived up to the hype. West Carrollton gets a 53-52 victory here tonight over the Sidney Yellow Jackets. So before we leave here tonight, I'd like to name our NKTelco player of the game, and we're going to go with Julius Spradling from Sidney. Julius played great, 18 points, was a spark plug here tonight, kept the Jackets in it till the end. But the Jackets just fell 1 point short, 53-52, a tough heartbreaker on senior night for Sidney. Just again want to thank NKTelco for sponsoring our player of the game, and just also want to thank all the seniors this year on NKTelco Sports and for Sidney. You've been great to follow, and we certainly will miss you next year. So Sidney drops to 7-13. They'll play at Tip on February 7th, and West Carrollton advances to an even 500s when they're 4 straight at 10-10. And they are going to be home against Greenville on Tuesday. As you watch the Miami Valley League champions Sidney girls cut down the nets here, they'll be in action tomorrow against the Greenville Green Wave. You can join us for that game here on NKTelco Sports starting at 10:30. But for the final time here tonight, the West Carrollton Pirates defeat the Sidney Yellow Jackets 53-52. For the final time, my name is Brandon Coverman. Glad you could join us here on NKTelco Sports. We'll see you here next time.